Hi everybody, it's Andrew here again for GamingGuys.com and welcome to another video in our Bravely Default 3DS boss strategy guide series. In this particular video we're taking you through the sub-scenario, the Salve-Maker asterisk, and the boss in question is better known as Qada. Now for a lot of people he's a bit of a pain in the bum, and we can understand why. He's got some seriously powerful moves, including one that deals 9999 HP, which is a guaranteed knockout regardless of your character level. So you're going to want to go in here really well prepared. So that's what we're going to tell you, how to approach this battle with the right level of care and preparation, and you will find once you've sussed out this pattern that we're going to show you, he's nowhere near as bad as most people think. One of the first things you're going to want to do is make sure you've got 4-star pendants, one for each member of your team, and that will negate his poison attack that he likes to use with great abandon, and that takes one of those little problems out of the way. The next one is he's going to knock out your characters repeatedly, and I do mean repeatedly. Whether you like it or not, that 9999 HP move will knock out your characters, so you're going to have to deal with it, and you deal with it by buying quite a few Phoenix Downs. I think we bought about 30, 35. You may not need that many, but it's better to have more than you need, and that means then you can keep your magic power for Cura and Dispel rather than wasting it on the revive scroll. So that will save you some time there. Also, if you've got a black mage, then please make sure that you don't actually use the damage dispersion support ability on your black mage. If you do, what you'll find is that eventually that attack, he'll attack your mage, black mage, and that damage will get spread right across your characters, and they'll all get taken out on one fell swoop. And I can assure you from personal experience, there's very little more annoying than having your entire team get wiped out for over something just as stupid as that. So make sure you disactivate that support ability and put another one in its place for this battle. Now, on to the main boss himself. He's got 30,000 HP on normal, which is what we're playing on. He has no weaknesses to any particular elements, so don't worry about that. And he's classed as a human in the sort of the whole beast, demon, flying, aquatic category range. So there's no real advantages there for any of your special moves. Obviously, by all means, if you've unlocked anything from the Regen village, any special move parts or whatever, get as many things in there as possible. The other key thing we want to stress here is that in the interest of showing you how it can be done, we've made it more difficult for ourselves by going with a very low level team, around about 30-31 each character. We do not use any ablinks, we do not use any summon friends either, simply because those two elements are completely random. They'll be different for every single player. So it's not really fair that we go in with some super high power summon friend if we have one, or somebody who's got a really high level of jobs from the ablink to help out, because you might not have that. So we've decided to go in with basically the lowest level we think we can get away with to do this particular challenge. So that means anything you can bring to the battle that's different, whether it's a better class, whether it's a summon or a better ablink, by all means please use them. We just want to show you can do it with the bare minimum of people and the bare minimum of levels as well. So now let's get on to the pattern side of things. He will generally tend to punch somebody and then throw a poison high potion, and that will deal exactly 1000 damage. The punch itself can deal a couple of hundred, so you're going to want to make sure that every single one of your characters has a minimum of 1200 HP, preferably more. So if you can get your characters up to around about 35, then you're going to stand up slightly easier time during the battle. But the one thing he cannot avoid, as I said, is his Dark Breath move. When you'll generally tend to know he's doing this, because what he'll do is he'll use the health regen, Water of Life, to basically regenerate his health. At that point, you want your White Mage, and only your White Mage, to use the Dispel. That then just basically default the rest of your characters. Block with them, and then that means that you don't accidentally attack him. If you attack him while he's got the regen on, and let's say for example that your attack does 500 hit points of damage, he's going to get a guaranteed fixed 1200 HP back, which means you've just lost an additional 700 HP, and you've just given it at him for free. If you use the Dispel and don't attack him, that wipes it off good. Also, if you've got any special moves and unlock them at the Ren Village, the stop function is really good because that works on him and that buys you a little bit of extra time. It also means he can't regen from being hit with a special move either. Now, once he has regened and used it, you're pretty sure 90% of the time he's going to go and then store up his move and get ready to do the Dark Breath after that. So at that point, check his moves and then you'll know that if he's got +1 BP, you know at 1 BP is going to go in for the move, in for the Dark Breath. At that point, block, brave with everybody, get them all done. He's going to do his move and then that's it. Somebody's going to get taken down. He's going to punch somebody and then he's going to throw another high potion, which means you may lose one, potentially two members of the team. So if you stack your BPs up for the top healers and the bottom healers, so as you can see, we've got a White Mage, we have our Knight, we've got our Monk, and again we've got our Dark Mage stroke White Mage who's access to the White Scrolls as well. We've kind of got one healer per attack character, and obviously we can turn our Dark Mage into an attack character with the specials and with her dark magic as well if need be, if we feel that we can get away with it. Otherwise, use them as healers to support your main attackers in this battle. So once you've braved and he does his Dark Breath and you get a couple of people down, the next key thing to remember is agility. Who's got the highest agility? Now, if you fitted your White Mage with the Hermes sandals for the agility boost, the chances are she's going to go first on any Phoenix Downs or any curing spells or any moves that are next. So she'll be the one ideally to lead with a Phoenix Down and then a Cure. So for example, if we've stacked 3 BPs together in preparation, because we know he's going to go and do his Dark Breath and maybe hopefully not take out your White Mage, then you've got 3 turns to either heal 2 people with a Phoenix, bring 2 people back with Phoenix Downs and then do a Cura for the entire team, and then use your bottom character, our dual mage, to heal the rest of the team again. Or you can use a couple of moves and heal one person and Cura the rest of the people as well. You can work it into the situation. There will be the odd occasion where he will sort of punch you and slap you, and he won't do the Dark Breath for a little bit, but generally speaking, if he's done a regen, he will do it. So bearing in mind the agility, bear in mind that as long as you've got plenty of Phoenix Downs and you've got your at least ideally 2 sort of healers on the team, then you can basically just endure it. And that's all it is. It's just a case of endurance. And as long as you don't attack him when he's got his regen up, you can chip away at his health pretty convincingly. The length of the time is really just juggling your Phoenix Downs and juggling your curing, and make sure you get your agility timings down right, so you're not accidentally trying to heal somebody who's not being brought up from a Phoenix Down just yet, which can happen surprisingly easily. But other than that, it's pretty much it. There is a set pattern, and when you watch the rest of the video, you will get to see this pattern come into play. So this boss isn't too difficult as long as you take all these steps in place. I hope this video has been of some help for you. It's a fantastic class to have. The compounds this character can make when you unlock it is amazing. You can buy a single 20 PG potion and a Phoenix Down for 100 PG. So for 120, you've got yourself a full revive with 9999 HP revival. That's just ridiculous. You can make moves that double HP, all sorts of crazy combinations that you can do with your potions. So he's an amazing character to have, and he will make a lot of the other bosses, especially the Fire Temple boss, much, much easier to beat. So endure it, and if you ever need any more help, obviously let us know in the comments field. If you have any feedback, please let us know. We respond to as much of it as we can. And don't forget, this is taken from our Bravely Default Complete Strategy Guide that we're in the middle of finishing, and all being well, this guide will be ready for you to check out from the middle of February 2014 or so if you're watching this in the future. Thank you very much for your time. We hope you enjoy the rest of the video and that you beat the boss with our help convincingly. Thanks for watching. Take care and bye bye.
Enough! Take this!